Our next guest is an esports pioneer who was at the forefront of the league's launch. Strauss Zelnick is the CEO of Take-Two. He joins us right here at the NASDAQ. Strauss, welcome to the NASDAQ. Welcome to Fast Money.
Thanks for having me.
So this is going to be like a regular league in that all of these teams will actually play a regular season, correct?
That's right. Season starts in May, the first season in May.
And how do people make money off of this?
We got right to that already.
Ecosystem.
So we're going to have to talk about the wonderful experience. Look, the money will come from sponsorships, advertising, tickets, pay-per-view, and the like. And we already have a lot of excitement.
Sounds like the same stuff as regular sports.
It is a regular sport. It is exactly the same.
Why do you think the trajectory in terms of the projected revenues for this industry can go that high? What is it about esports in particular?
Oh, I think it's still a low number. I mean, we think this is a massive business. Most analysts agree this is under $1 billion business, and the bulk of that revenue really goes to one title now, to League of Legends. So the Overwatch League is just getting started. We're obviously just getting started. This is a nascent business, and yet there are 194 million people who define themselves as esports enthusiasts already, another 200 million people on Earth who regularly watch esports competitions, and yet it's a beginning. So you can imagine what that could mean in terms of revenue for the business as a whole.
Do you think the networks will pay attention to this as they do sports?
Oh, they already are.
They are.
And,
are we going to be watching games broadcast on CBS or ABC or ESPN?
Well, we haven't announced our media partner yet, and there's no doubt there's going to be interest where the eyeballs are, and people are going to watch esports. They already watch esports. Now, I can't guarantee they'll watch this competitive gaming set of events, but I certainly believe they will, and the excitement today was so palpable. We seem to be off to a very good start.
Strauss, the NBA basketball is probably the most international game of the major sports here. Adam Silver's extraordinarily progressive. Does the NFL get involved in this at some point? Are they way behind the curve?
You know, it's hard to imagine that if we are successful, and we believe we will be, that others wouldn't take notice and move ahead. We like being the first professional competitive gaming league that's based on a professional sport. Can't say what other people will do. I don't think there's room for 10 or 20 different esports. I don't think that that's likely. It's not true in professional sports either, in terms of what really soaks up the bulk of the viewership and the bulk of the revenue. I think, you know, for being a first mover really matters here, but only if we deliver great quality.
How meaningful is this to you as a company?
It's enormously meaningful to us because it's so meaningful to our fans. So it's emotionally meaningful to us, and we believe no matter what, it's highly meaningful to the brand. We have said it's not yet meaningful to our numbers, either on the upside or on the downside. We've said that the expenses related to this are not material. I look at that as an asymmetric risk. If things go against us, it really doesn't matter at all. If things go for us, this could be a massive business. But what I say to our investors is, please don't underwrite to this. Look at it as an embedded call option in our stock. Having said that, I and the whole team at Take-Two and 2K are working as hard as we possibly can to try to create success here.
It sounds like you think that call option, though, is going to be worth a lot. I mean, obviously, how do you think about how this will become meaningful to Take-Two?
Well, we have to see how the first season goes.
Okay.
And the judge, and Adam was asked this question today, we will be judged on the viewership. So for the two tournaments that we already had, we had a couple million viewers. That's great, but I look at it as, you know, a start, and only a start. We need to have the kind of viewership that hundreds of millions of people who are interested should generate if you deliver a great property.
I have a question that's sort of an aside maybe, but a guy like Dimes, I mean, he was a really captivating character, right? And I imagine that you have 102, the 101 others who are just as captivating in terms of, right, he's a real personality, Dimes. Where does he come from?
Well, our 72,000 people tried out came from all over the world.
And they train to do this. This is their living, or is this a hobby?
This is a hobby. Very few people are making any kind of living at it now. And now for the first time, people will be actually making a living. And it is international, and it's diverse, and it's just the beginning. I agree with you. Actually, the thing that was so palpable today was the excitement generated by these 102 people who yesterday might have had a social media following, but frankly, few of us knew. Now there are 102 big celebrities, and it's like winning the lottery. You know, be able to do something you love and then do it professionally, it's unbelievable.
All right. Strauss, we're going to watch the space very closely. Thanks so much for sharing with us, Strauss Zelnick.
Thanks for having me.
The CEO of Take-Two.
Hey there, thanks for checking out CNBC on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on all of the day's biggest stories. You can also click on any of the videos around me to watch the latest from CNBC. Thanks for watching.